Why do I have to explain when I say no, but I don't have to explain when I say yes? Well, hello beautiful people, welcome to Julia Nyando's Tech. In case you didn't know, now you do. If you can relate to what I'm talking about, as usual, place a comment, let's chat. Now heading to my 40s, there are one or two things that I've learned in life. There are some things I wish I had learned earlier. There are some lessons I wish I had learned earlier, or that someone had told me earlier. But life being the way it is, learning doesn't come to an end. So better late than never, they say, which I also agree. Some of these things I've learned from my experiences. Some of these things I've learned from things that have happened to other people. Some of these things I've read from quotes that I reflected on and they made sense to me. So I thought, why not share? Maybe someone can relate to that. Maybe someone can learn from that. Or maybe someone can understand somebody else's perspective based on that. So let's start. So how about we start with this word no? People need to learn that no is a whole sentence on its own. I do not have to explain to everybody every time why I'm saying no. You need to know when you need to explain and when you need to just say no and leave it at that point. I don't have to explain to you why it was, it will, it can, it might. I don't owe everybody an explanation as to why I'm saying no. The same way I don't owe everybody an explanation to why I'm saying yes. Why is it that when you say yes to most people, when you say yes to them, it ends at yes? And they don't want to figure out what's happening behind the scene. They don't want to figure out what else did you have to put on the side in order to serve their yes. But when you say no, everyone is interested in knowing why you're saying no. Why do I have to explain when I say no, but I don't have to explain when I say yes? It's taken me a really long time, and honestly, if I had learned to do this earlier, it would have saved me a lot of crap, because sometimes you just feel you're obligated to say yes, 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 but at whose expense? It reaches a point in your life where you have to say, you know what? I have to start doing something for me, And that brings me to my second point, which is, it is not always selfish to put yourself first. You have every right to take a break now and then and say, you know what, at this point in my life, I need to take a break and take care of me. Because if you don't take care of yourself and crash at one point, because it leads to that. Most people, it leads to that. When you are crashed down there, who exactly are you helping? You won't be able to help yourself, and you won't even be able to help these people who are really putting you down, or these people who you are always saying yes to serve their purpose while forgetting your purpose. So at one point, you really have to say, you know what, I'm taking a break from everything. I need to take care of Julie first. And when my cup is full, I will serve you. You cannot always put yourself last and expect that people will understand, you cannot always put yourself last and expect that other people will be so much concerned about you putting yourself last and forget about their own, their own goals or whatever it is they're working on. And the worst thing I hate is you serve other people and at the same time you keep complaining about having to serve. People cannot respect boundaries you did not set. That one I also learned very much later in life, which I wish I had learned much earlier. If you don't set the boundaries, don't expect people to follow them. And if people don't follow these imaginary boundaries that you have, don't be pissed off at them because you never set them to them in the first place. The third thing when I'm talking about self-care, when I'm talking about taking care of yourself, is you really have to learn within yourself and learn to accept the fact that you cannot please everybody every time. That will never happen. That has never happened. So you're not making history anyway by not trying to please everybody at every time. At times, you can do things to please people. At times, you'll have to do things to please yourself and ignore every other person. Some people might call it selfish. I call it being real. That is the reality. Those are facts in life that people don't like talking about. But the fact is, it reaches some point in your life where you have to say, you know what, right now, I really don't care much about making everybody happy. I have to make me, Zoe, first of all, happy. I want to say Zoe's happy, sorry. I have to make me first happy. Then I can be in a position to make people around me happy. I don't know what you think about this. Well, I'm just speaking my mind. I'm just ranting to myself and to anybody and everybody who cares to listen. Like I said, you cannot please everybody every time. Sometimes the reality is not the popular opinion. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you subscribe. I hope you like. I hope you share. I hope you comment. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me your opinion. Maybe I might learn something new today. I also need to learn something new today. I'm not saying I'm an expert in relationships. I'm not saying I'm an expert in life. I'm not saying I'm an expert in anything. I'm just talking about my reality. Remember, it's Julie Onyando's take. So, have a beautiful day and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.